They died all of them. Say 20. So, but they died all of them. So they don't know when no, I'm feeling in this. So you don't remember, it's a game reserve. I say private. It's not like it's in the wild. It's a 3,000 hectare farm. So they are roaming free. It's not like you can name or the tracker or by the feeder. It's in the wild. So I'm not sure every day one I think maybe.
General, I don't know if you were able to, if you've heard it before, then it would be easier to follow. If you haven't heard it before, then the transcript is better for you to rely on. But the essence of it is what Mr. Matlala is saying, is that he gave you impalas, and then he said they died, all of them, and he said there were about 20 of them, and he says, yeah, at the plot, they died, all of them. So Mr. Matlala here says that he gave you impalas and that he gave you many impalas.
I'm very worried about the evidence leader because she selectively chooses portions that she thinks could only address what she wants to achieve, but also deliberately choosing to ignore the fact that Mr. Matlala raised an issue and said, I have a problem with this recording. This is not my voice. It was AI generated. That's the first point. The second point is that when you go down, there are a lot of things that I'm going to tell you that Witness C said, this is where we went. We took money to. There's no that place. This is what we did here. And I have proof of this and that. All I'm just saying is that I want to, if we were to play this thing, I'm not worried about this recording at all because it's such a lie. In all the things Witness C mentioned, I do have plots, bonded, bought more than 4 years ago, all of them. And the plot that I bought is because I was at the city of Joburg. I was working there. I could afford one that was on auction or one that was very cheap. So all I'm saying is that this thing, firstly, even the head of IDEC testified and said the phone was tampered with. Secondly, when you look at the interview, whether the man was under pressure, was being assaulted, or like they used certain relevant portions. So to me, I rejected this video with the contempt it deserves up until I get proven wrong or an expert is called that this voice was not manipulated. It is the man himself. But I don't want this thing to be used against me when I'm going to prove to you in the following lot of...
Let's say the examples I gave, murder and armed robbery, where would you report that?
Well, if that information I get, that, let's say, for instance, the murder is committed by Madlanga.
Please don't use me. Don't use me as your example.
Okay, sorry, sir. If the murder is committed by Musigid,
please.
I will just say by Mr. X or something like that.
Oh well. If the is committed by Mashab, I cannot report that to Mashab.
Do you have any training, or have you ever conducted a bust that involves opening containers?
No, I don't have Commissioner.
Do you know what process has to be followed before you open a container?
I don't know.
Do you know what you must do with the seal when you open the container?
I've got
Do
no
you
idea.
know what must happen when things fall out of that container while you are opening it?
No idea.
Now, what prescripts that is used by the traffic police governs the opening of containers?
Hence, I didn't open.
But you instructed people to open it. What prescripts governs that process where you can instruct the owner to open? Because you say in your statement, you took a decision to go and search the container. You say that in paragraph 5 of your statement. It's not Mkhwanazi who said, I'm now a policeman in charge, let's go and search. You say you took the decision. Now, what legal instrument or what document that is used by the traffic police governs that process and guides you in terms of what you do when you get there? You must take the photos of the seal, for example. You must take the photos of the container before it is opened. You must take the photos of the container after it is opened. You must take the photos of the objects as they fall down. What prescripts or document governs that process and is used by the traffic police?
I might not know exactly, but under normal circumstances, let me say myself now independently, as a traffic cop, stopping you on the road.
No, I'm not asking about stopping on the road. You went to private premises. You went to somebody's warehouse with the intention to go and search a container that you suspected to be containing drugs. I'm asking about that, not when you stop cars on the road, not when you stop trucks on the road, because there you're performing traffic officer functions. Here you took a decision that you are going to private premises, you're going to search and seize a container. Now, what prescript or what document which is used by traffic police governs what a traffic police officer must do when they undertake that process?
Well, I might not know that exactly. Like I'm saying, if I am there
And
with...
please don't tell me about what you do in the street. If there is no document, you must say to me, I don't know that there's a document and I've never seen one.
I don't know.
And you've never seen such a document.
I don't know.
Does that not explain why traffic officers should not be doing that? Because if you could do that, you would receive training on how to do that. Is that not so?
Well, because now there's MOUs signed with...
I'm not asking about now, Chief. I'm asking about in 2021. So if there's an MOU signed in 2024, it is irrelevant to our discussion. 9 July 2021 was when you conducted this operation. So let's focus on that.
So what's the question, Commissioner?
No, you heard the question and you chose to tell me about the MOU. Must I repeat the question for you?
Please do.
Thank you. Does the fact that you don't know of any prescript not indicate to you that traffic officers are not supposed to do what you are doing?
Yes, we're not supposed to do, especially because, like I'm saying, I will call the police.
And
People
here
that knows better than I do.
And here we know you did not call the police. What you called was somebody to tag along with you. What you called was somebody from Zonkisizwe to tag along with you, to legitimize what you were doing. Because Mkhwanazi was not in charge of this operation. He was following your lead.
I didn't even know that Mkhwanazi is from Zonkisizwe.
But was he following your lead or were you following his lead? Who was leading?
He was leading.
But how would he lead if he doesn't know what is going on? You called him to come and assist you.
Well, like I'm saying, obviously he also informed me that he called Pakula, he called other people. So clearly it's above him also. That's why he also calls relevant people.
Yes, but you did not wait for Pakula to get there before you instructed Scania people to open the container. Pakula, in fact, says he went to Alberton because he was told that once you've collected what you were collecting, you will be taking it to Alberton. He was called from Alberton once there was an issue in Arrowton. And by then, you had already opened the containers, you had already arrested people.
Well, we didn't know how long will Pakula take to arrive.
No, but he was not coming to Arrowton. Pakula was told to go to Alberton because whatever you were collecting in Arrowton, your plan was to take it to Alberton.
We were under the impression that because everything started in Alberton,
Yes.
not that it's a plan,
Yes.
because everything started in Alberton, it will end in Alberton.
So you were going to take the bags and take them to Alberton with you.
We are going to end everything in Alberton.
You were going to take the bags and take them to Alberton with you.
We are going to detain, if need be, and take the cargo to 13 in Alberton.
You were going to take the bags, the 27 bags, to the impound in Alberton.
To 13 in Alberton, yes.
Okay.
You see, then I had to check. When I checked, I wanted briefings, colleagues. How were you working? How are you working? Sorry, commissioners, I'm becoming busy.
No, you don't have to apologize. It is there for your consumption. Anytime you want to take a drink, please feel free to.
Yes, he took me through the presentation that he presented. He took me through the presentation that he presented at CSMT. Commissioner,
please arrange for more water?
Absolutely.
Thank you, thank you.
He took me through that. It's a 30 minutes or 10-minute thing.
What happens in that 30 minutes?
I come and tell you that congratulations, you have been appointed as for that position. You see, please work and make sure that you conduct yourself good and what. But even those that don't come, there's nothing formal. It's not a must.
Okay.
You see, but we people like it because there's media, there's newspapers. But to mine, there was no media. There was only. But usually, even if it's not there. That time, Kelebo Tipa, as the media officer, she sent these things to media. You see, she took me photos, but there was nothing that was sent.
So does she get to share the photos with the... He's ready to be sworn in, and he has confirmed that he will take the oath.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, Brigadier Mkhwanazi.
Morning, Commissioner.
Please place your full names on record.
Sorry?
Please place your full names on record.
I'm Julius Dr. Mkhwanazi.
And please switch on the second one. Thank you. And maybe if you can, just try to pull them closer to you.
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Thank you. Do you swear that the evidence you are going to give is the truth, the whole truth?
Yes, Commissioner, I swear that the evidence...
Just a minute.
Oh, yes, I swear.
Just a minute.
Yes, I swear that...
No. Please don't rush. Please don't rush. Let me start all over.
Yes.
And just listen. Do you swear that the evidence you are going to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? If so, please raise your right hand and say, "So help me God."
So help me God.
Thank you. Thank you, Brigadier.
Thank you, Chair.
I can't even recall, this investigation until I looked at it, but I'm saying the bottom line is this. The warehouse manager ought to have been contacted to confirm indeed whether this incident occurred as per my investigation diary. The investigation team that had investigated this theft, who alleged that I am lying in this investigation diary, should they not have contacted Tim Flowerday and asked him whether he was there on this specific day? Should they not have checked his phone records to see if he was at CLC depot? Should they not have checked my vehicle tracker to see if I was there? Now I'm being painted to the whole country as though I'm a liar, I'm fabricating things, and I take serious issue. There's a whole lot of investigation that was done that is clearly swayed in a certain direction. Every time statements were taken, it's taken with the view of portraying me in a light as though I was part and parcel of this orchestrated placement of a container in Port Shepstone and the subsequent theft thereof. And I'm showing the Commission how statements were taken and individuals were not canvassed on certain issues. Now, we can't sit here today and I'm saying I was with a certain individual at a certain warehouse, and you take a statement from a warehouse manager and nobody sees fit to ask her, did indeed this incident occur on that date? But now I'm being told I'm lying.
Consolidated statement at page 23. Then, page 24 is a confirmation that that Gubis did perform the services in those reflected in those invoices, and that is from a JT Seleka in your department.
That's correct.
And it's signed Deputy Director, Budget Control and Procurement Management Services. On page 25 and 26, there is an email chain dealing with the complaints by Gubis and the failure of the city as of, I think the email chain ends in, the email chain, the substantive content of the email chain ends February 26. So as of February 26, this was Gubis's complaint about non-payment. There's a statement attached at page 27, along with the invoices running that we've already seen, running from page 28 to page 34. Then, on page 35, you have a screenshot taken off the city's webpage, which identifies the, is it the pending tenders that are being advertised?
Yes, it's as is I attached the website where tender bid register is, and the screenshot.
It's the bid register. It's the website where you can find the bid register for any tender.
Yes.
I see. And on the following page, it's the same website, but the tab that would be relevant is tender bid register. So if you click on one of those tenders, you'll get this screen.
Yes.
If you click on tender bid register, you'll get the register.
Yes.
Then on from page 37 to page 64, you attach a copy of a bid committee submission in another completely independent tender that the subject matter of the tender is not relevant to our proceedings. As I understand it,
it's not relevant. Just wanted to demonstrate what is the bid committee document, the BEC report. How is it?
What a BEC report looks like, and as I understand it, your reason for doing so was to contrast this document, which is a confidential document, with the bid register, which is not.
Correct, I see.
That's explained in your email to the Commission at page 65. You have that?
Yes, it's the link that I've attached.
And then on page 67, you attach what is the bid register, a tender bid register for TMPD 3 of 24-25.
That's correct, I see.
Is there anything that you would like to highlight about these documents beyond what we've just gone through?
No, I'll do so. I think during cross-examination, I can do so to indicate that these were not confidential documents as it was alleged, that they are confidential documents.
We'll get to that in due course. Thanks. Now, I'm not sure, I haven't seen the latest document that you have submitted. Can I, if you just bear with me for 1 minute, I'm not sure if the commissioners have received a copy. Can I ask that we deal with that document after the tea break so that we can...
We can do so, I see.
Just briefly, if you can describe to me what that document is so that I know what I'm looking for and how to understand it.
It's an email that relates to HR matters. Remember, there are HR issues that are here, so it's an email that relates to...
Thank you. We'll have a copy made in the tea adjournment and circulate.
Correct, I see.
Then, if we can then start to the questioning proper, and I just needed to clarify a few issues arising out of your statement, which is in file 1. And file 1 is essentially has 2 paginated series of documents. The first set of pagination relates to the 2 statements that you've given, and then it goes back to 1 for the annexures. So if I'm going to refer you to an annexure, I'll say annexure page 1, but it will still be file 1. And what I wanted to clarify first of all is what your job entails in the Tshwane Municipal Police Department. It's an issue that you deal with on page 9 of file 1 in your statement, and then you refer also to an organogram at page 155 of the annexure bundle, also in file 1. So can I take you to I'll just read what you say in page 45, and then maybe if you can explain it in more detail with reference to the organogram. 45, you say, my subordinate sections in the support and administration division include Administration Bureau, Police Logistics Support, Internal Affairs, Management Administration Support, and Ceremonial and Employee Wellness. And then you refer to an annexure listed under paragraph 45 above, which is an organogram, and that appears from page 155 of the annexure bundle. So can we go to that organogram? And probably it's best to start at page 156, where there is a high-level description of the 4 departments that fall under you, the 4 sub-departments, directorates that fall under you.
What's the file number of the?
Same file.
Same file.
But there are 2 sets of, there are 2 paginated halves of that file.
You said page 1?
156.
156, thank you.
And there we see those 4 directorates: Management and Administrative Support, Police Logistics Support, Administration Bureau, and Internal Affairs. And very briefly, can you just describe to me what each of these directorates is responsible for? I'm not looking for much detail, but just broadly.
Thanks, SC. I think I've done it previously when I was reading my statement to the commissioners on pertinent matters that affected this commission, but I'll do it again briefly for you. When we come to management and admin support, that's MAS, and that's where it deals, with issues of finance, issues of HR, issues of, OHS, issues, of performance management and so forth. In brief, that's where they deal with. Project management, as I indicated, they deal with issues of contract management, assisting divisions with bid specifications, with issues of ensuring that, tenders get advertised. As soon as they are awarded, then they draft, SLA, assisting various divisions to ensure that SLAs are in place in order to assist accounts payable, that SLA should be in place, loaded on SAP, contracts are in place, loaded in SAP, so that when payments get done, they can be sure that there's a contract for such a payment and so forth. And also, at the beginning of the financial year, you could have picked it up that, if you are not in the city, you might not specifically, you might confuse the processes. Like when the CFO was here, he outlined the question of from receiving an invoice, creating, POs and so forth. He started it on the second step, which created an assumption that in the city of Tshwane, you work before a PO gets generated, while it's not the case, because each and every financial year, at the beginning of the financial year, the finance section accounts payable, once the budget gets loaded, they create requisitions, they create POs.